Alright, welcome back. Alright, let's get started. Oh, that music. Right. So, where did we leave off? Yes, that's correct. So, the merchant, essentially, what? We made nobody happy, which was great.
So how is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place?
Yeah.
I heard he saw
What quest we have?
time at those great
Keep them forgetting. Current objectives, the Blight. Yeah, so we've got quite a few. The Blackstone Irregulars. We had that guy that we had to try and find. Pater Gritch. That's who we needed to find, right?
Wardens would
Let's
do
go
it.
find
He
him.
saved his men. Hero.
Alright. So party's doing not too bad. I think our character could really be buffed up in specs by quite a bit. What are we looking at right now for our skill set? Theron. Our dexterity is not too bad, but our cunning really needs to get up so we can start using that for strength. And I'm gonna turn up my mic slightly, so my red line for a little bit, but it's just because I need to be a little bit more quiet. Family's not feeling too well, so yeah, I'll be sleeping. Alright. Well, hopefully we can find this other guy somewhere. We've got some buffs on us. Song of Valor and item set bonus is nice. Alright, let's keep it going. What I'm going to do right now is tab out for a sec, just for a second. So I can see the chat when it eventually comes up. There we go, nice. Hopefully it doesn't disappear on me this time. Nah, we're good, we're good. Oh. Nah, we're good. So we need to try and find this Gretsch guy. We'll go towards the end here to see if there's anything that we can pick up over here, but I think there might be some more. Still loitering and lothering, yeah, we are. I kinda want to complete the area completely. Oh shit, there's some bandits up here. I want to do as much as possible, essentially. Because we need all that XP.
Get back, Tandle! Don't let them touch you!
Oh shit, okay. There's some NPCs here. Okay, I want to take out the alpha as soon as possible. Morrigan, can you go over there? What are rogues to go in for attack as well? I'm gonna do Dari fighting. Okay, my character's already taking a shit ton of damage. Oh fuck, this is not a good position to be in actually, to be fair. Our characters... Hey, come on, are you attacking? Come on. Let's give it a shot. Right, so we've done a base damage over there. And you start doing some... We do have frosted weapons, that's good. Never criticize a completionist. Yeah. It just feels wrong, you know, like if you don't cover every... Because it feels like the developers have intentionally put all this attention of detail into a game. And just to miss it, it just feels wrong. Alright. We're gonna get her to do... Come on. Lightning to the alpha. We've just done some damage to these guys. What is below the belt again? A kick. Right, we'll do below the belt as well. He's done the war cry. I don't think this has backstab damage. Yeah, so we can do dual striking. Our guy's getting eaten up. Is there anything else that we can do? Can we do dirty fighting on the alpha, please? Have you got a sweeping attack? Let's get you to taunt everybody so he takes some damage off of us. Oh, Sten's cooked. Can we give you some health? We really need you to take some health. Whether or not you're gonna die this round or not is another thing. Because you've just aggroed everybody. Oh, that might have been a mistake. We've still got Song of Valor equipped, that's fine. Give this below the belt over here, and we're going to take a health pack potion as well. Oh, we wait for the buff. Then, yeah, he managed to recover. Alright, let's still get this alpha taken out. Because he's going to be a pain in our backyard. Then still getting hit pretty quick. That's okay, we've got the alpha. That's fine, we'll get Sten to get healed up again. Oh shit, he's got a lot of penalties. We should have probably healed him up. Use a lesser on him for the time being. Let's aim for this guy here. Yeah. I want you to go over there as well. Morgan, you go over there as well. Okay, I'm gonna control my character because I know what he does. He sees the AI do its best at trying to do everything. Ends down. Fuck. Nice. Final control. Who's most likely to get down? Morgan. Orlok, you get the one at the back. Can't do a Mind Blast. She's full health. Disorientate the last guy, please. We're going straight for this guy over here.
Right away.
I think he's going to take us out of the area.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend.
Yes.
I'm much obliged.
Ooh. Just how obliged, exactly?
You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going
Holy
to
shit.
fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
Nah, keep your money, I don't need it. That should be fine.
Then I suppose we're doubly fortunate, aren't we? The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you
Oh.
out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. I
Aye.
bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I'm gonna loot everything first, though. I wonder if I loot that box over there. Sealed letter? What does the codex tell us about the sealed letter? I'm guessing this is quest related. Blackstone letter of conscription. No, it's not that one. Malacarium regrets. Maleficarium regrets. I won't go back. Just let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cash is in the study area. Middle Algrove. Goodbye. I think that's the one, right? A bunch of controls, creatures, books, culture and history. Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, that's it. Give it a save here. What are you saying so far? Last time I watched someone stream this game and motivated me to play it again. With vacation starting next week, I fear that may happen again. Hey, it's never a bad thing. I think even my friend Danny, Reaper Burns in the chat, I think he's tempted as well, I'm not gonna lie.
It shall be done.
Right, I don't think I'm ready to leave the area quite yet. Ooh. If I steal this, will they aggro? No, it's fine.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is clean. Thank you kindly.
I was wondering if we could walk over that terrain. No. Okay. We still have a few things we need to do in Lothering, even though it's still quite depressing. First of all, I still want to buy as many health packs as possible. Rubble. What's in here? Leather armor. It's not any good to me. Jesus, over 500 hours played. Nice. Damn, you really do love this game. I think that's as much time as I've put into TF2. Maybe more. I remember Witcher 3, I did something like 300 hours. Same with I think Cyberpunk was 120. How long's your vacation? Is it for a couple of weeks?
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Religious debates. Can't get enough.
Master Feleron runs us miners hard. Harder still since Ostagar.
Couple of weeks just basically chilling at home with a couple of visits to friends, yeah. Sounds perfect, to be honest. It sounds not stressful, that's what that sounds like.
A lean harvest and some.
Studded. Ooh. Can we take that? No, we need to get rid of stuff. Damn. I'm not sure if we want maces just quite yet. 6 damage. Is that better than... I suppose Sten could start wearing some of this stuff just to get it off her back. If we have any shields, we could give him a shield. There we go, Templar shield. Nice. Give him a cowl as well. Dashing.
Mouths to feed.
We can take that helm. We could actually give that to Sten. There we go. Nice. I need to find this guy wherever he is. Let's have actually a quick look at the journal. Scraping the barrel. It's just a normal Templar. Refugee. I don't think he'd be at the start. Surely. That's an arrogant farmer. I think we've already explored this area, sad to say. Might be hidden within the refugees and I just didn't notice.
I shall do it.
No, he's not here. There's the merchant.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Nah, fuck off.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Still got 6 gold. I've already taken all these health potions, but to be honest, we could just always build them. Nice helmets. This stuff might be good. Need to sell some stuff, it's definitely what we need to do. I think we can sell this. Sell one of these. Chantry robe doesn't really do anything for us. Clothing, nor does that. Could take these off our inventory. Yeah, we don't need that. Keep the blood dragon plate just in case we need it for something later. Iron ring, sell that. Alright. It's Devon's. I think we've done all the quests, yeah. Sir Merrin, Angry Farmer, Templar, Doomsayer. Doomslayer.
Very well.
New quest, Soldier's Peak. New quest, King's Confidant. Quest updated. Whoa, 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 what happened there? Go to the party camp. There are rumors that a fellow survivor Ossiger escaped the prisons of Ban Loren and is seeking aid of the Grey Wardens. This must be DLC stuff. Interesting. Right, but we're still looking for this other guy that we seem to have misplaced. Chantry brother, sister. Oh, there he is.
Why are we stopping?
Oh no, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, we might as well talk to him and see what he has to say. Yeah, I think we should talk
There
for a
are
moment.
darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if you can trust me. I need to know if I can trust you at my back. Are you alright? You were in a cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in the army.
I am.
You ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, Elf.
Oh, okay. You must know your way around the battlefield then.
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Why did you offer to help me?
For the moment, you are the enemy of my enemy.
For the moment?
Yes, I am Kunari. As long as you do not make yourself my enemy, I will aid you. I can promise nothing else.
Wow. Okay. I've never seen a Qunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
No. I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Yikes. Alright, a little hostile, aren't we?
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
So this is you being calm and helpful?
Couldn't you tell?
You know what? Just follow orders and you'll do fine.
As you wish.
Yay, we got 2+. We should probably recoup some of our party members. Unless we need to go to camp first before we can talk to them again.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Let's ask her something. Did you grow up in the Conari Wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
It's my favourite way of annoying you.
Would it not be easier simply to poke at me with a stick?
I could give it a whirl.
I think I will elect to answer the question for now, if you do not mind. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Yeah. Very daring. No, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
You can always play the terrified girl card and get out of anything. Yeah, quick thinking, yeah. I'm supposed to be surprised you're a good liar. Well, that was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard.
Came in
Child's
running.
play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Were you upset by all the bad touching?
At least with that sort of touching, I would have been able to intuit the intent with far greater ease. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending.
So
None of
she's a
these
bit
things
socially and awkward,
I
you
still
know.
do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I suppose not socially awkward. It's the kind of opposite, like, you know that meme where the person's like, they're not socially awkward, but they're the opposite. Awkwardly social. Yep, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yep. Yeah, she approves. We gain back that. Lianya. Lilanya. That's it, I think.
Yes?
Right. I had trouble pronouncing her name yesterday, you know. Yeah, let's talk.
Well, here I am.
Okay. What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
So what did you do before that
I
then?
was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales
Hey.
and songs were my life. I
Explains to the
performed,
bard.
and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Morgan approves. Oh, we didn't get any approval. Alright, that's fine. The guy is here.
Yes? What can I do
This is the
for you?
person I've been looking for. I have a letter from the Blackstone regulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Oh, yikes. There was a key for that. Can we get you to picklock somebody? She doesn't even have, What happens if we do picklock somebody? What did I pickpocket from? Does it say? With success, but what did I get? Oh well. I guess I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna start pickpocketing people and see until I get caught.
I shall.
Nothing to steal, okay. I'm just curious who has the keys to the cabinet. Chantry brother? Sister? Maybe the sister. What's in the book? Adventures of Black Fox. Interesting. Oh, we could try and steal from another person. Items received. Yeah, but what did we receive? They should be glowing, shouldn't they? Yeah, so some elf fruit. Shiny gold ring. Quartz. Ice crystals, okay. I'm assuming that's the stuff I've received. So actually stealing's quite a useful trait, to be honest, because we can just steal off a bunch of people and get some weird loot. There's another sister. Can we steal off her? Nice, we've got some money. Some dosh. I feel like if I tried to do it with any one of these guys, it would be a bad day indeed. Alright. I'm having enough of that.
Must be on our
I think
way.
we can move, because I think I've spoken to everybody. I could go back into the bar and see if there's any extra quests in there. But I'm pretty sure I've done most things. There must be something I've missed out. Doomsayer's still there.
For a foundation built of stone, marble, or any precious metal. What?
We'll go into the bar one last time.
Morrigan.
Oh,
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose.
such
Little
rags.
Tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe
Oh Jesus,
velvet.
that's ambition.
Did you speak to...
Alright, let's have a look. Barkeep's here. Quartz, nice, okay. I wonder if we can steal some shit from the cook.
Here I
Come
am.
on. Because I'm feeling like this is the kind of... Items received? What did I get? Some ale, of course. This will be a good area to try and get stuff. Talk to Barlin.
I still don't have food to sell.
Show me what you got. Take that. So there's some traps here. I wonder how effective traps are, because they're quite a major part of the skill building. Of course. Gold rope necklace. Again, I want as many gifts as possible so I can start getting a good approval rate with my party. Party. Bards. Wonder if I can steal from the bard.
It's done.
Nothing to steal. No, I think we're done here. Sister.
I'm trying to listen to the bard's song. Can we speak on that?
Customer. Can I speak to
Why
customer?
isn't anyone defending us? The Terran just marched on and left us.
I hear those
Yeah,
bandits.
well, I think when we're ready to leave.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on
Master
my tower.
Federon runs us miners hard. Harder still since us
Just a bunch of chat. One last quick look. Elder?
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Crowd control, if you can get them laid before they notice you. I suppose it'd be good in circumstances where we know that there's a large group ahead and we can just lure them, right? Do you need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
No, but my friend does.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies.
Oh no,
There's
she's gonna ask for health
medicinal herbs in the woods
potions.
to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note.
I'm gonna need to buy some flasks. What's the quest? The quests, I'm guessing I completed
Have
it.
any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need them, here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
How many did she take? How many health potions? Oh fuck's sake, she took them all, did she? Bitch. I think it's Morrigan that does potions. So yeah, I'll need to go to the merchant and buy some flasks. Fuck. Alright. Where is the merchant? There was a guy in the bar. He was selling stuff, wasn't he? Shit. Okay, a bit disoriented. There we are. Yeah, we can just go to the bar and buy some flasks from him. So then we can get some health potions, and then at least we won't be 100% vulnerable.
Warden so special, any?
Alright, and then we'll leave. I promise.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Flasks. There we go. Gimme. That's fine. Means that we can make quite a few of these. Keep some just for in case. We might actually get Morrigan to upgrade our potion making skills, so then she can be our dedicated healer.
There isn't even really any dark.
There we go. Alright, I think we can leave now. We've done quite a bit. And we were here for the longest time anyways. Pick up some more help for it. Oh, there's a chest. Huh. I'll take that. That was just that leather. We'll need stronger health potions eventually. We'll get a recipe from somewhere. Alright, I think it's time to go. Back to camp. Nice. Ooh, cutscene. Jesus, that was loud. Jesus, look at Alistair. It's fucking roasted, isn't he?
Bad dreams, huh?
Oh, Jesus. It seems so real.
Well, it is real.
Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
I thought it was going to be part of being a Grey Warden's being comfortable in your own skin. Oh man, you've achieved that. Archdemon is clearly the dragon, so why didn't Duncan just tell everyone about that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out.
Okay.
Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Fair enough. Are there any other surprises?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Let's talk to everyone first. Okay. Nice, okay. Let's talk to every party member. I'd like to talk.
Here I am.
What was life in the... So you were a travelling minstrel. Do you have tales to share? I think it's more interesting.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Do you know any stories from... Is that Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
That sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Wow. I mean, we're Dalish as well, so... Kinda in the blood. Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the Grand Tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the Grand Tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Go on.
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so.
Dirty fighting.
Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he.
Did he kill her?
And slit her throat.
Yeah. It's terrible.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Why didn't the Dalish have this in their lore then? What happened to them? Because they kind of just sent her on her way. I guess they assumed that she would eventually die. Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone.
Ooh,
Maybe you have
interesting.
heard of Flemeth?
Maybe. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I met her in the wilds. Should I just act dumb and say that? I don't know who she is.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Damn. Flemeth was once beautiful?
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land.
Interesting.
She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Ooh la la. Ooh, the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever,
This is
they
gonna
were
end
captured
badly.
by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband.
Sounds
She
about right.
summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar.
Holy
But
shit.
the spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Wow. Is she still a demon? I wonder how much of that's true. Do you know what I mean? Because she's lived for so long. Tell me about the Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Back in a few minutes. Alright, I'll catch you then. There's another story I wanted to hear.
Which one?
Do you know anything about the Dalish?
I know little about your people, but I may be misinformed, and I would hate to offend you.
Well, that's why we must learn more about each other.
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, The elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
Yeah, but the humans had to take that from us too.
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The chantry declared a holy exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
Dalish. What do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
Interesting. How did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hyserian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
Shit. So not only was she betrayed by her husband, she was cooked. But Tevinter has a chantry, doesn't it? Aye, good point. Why did the Maker not save her with his power?
I have thought on this too. Did he withdraw his sight from her at that moment? Where were all the powers he bestowed upon her? This question has come to me many times, and I have no answer. Perhaps there was no way for Andraste to return to the Maker but through her death. We will never know for sure.
Maybe. Let's move on. Yes, nice. Okay, we've got an approval. Oh, we've got the merchants with us. Let's talk to Alistair.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Why are you naked? So, you were raised by the chantry?
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
Really? That must have been tough for them.
Well, they were flying dogs, you see. Surprisingly strict parents, too. And devout Andrastians to boot.
Interesting. And these dogs sold you to the chantry, I take it?
Oh, there you go, listening to me again. You'd think you'd have gotten past that already. I ended up in the chantry, sure, but I didn't start there. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow. put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Fair enough. So, he wasn't your father? So you know who he is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow.
Oh shit.
It isn't important. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh, okay. Wasn't it inappropriate for the Jarl to raise an orphan?
Probably. It was just a kindness he did to a woman who had served him anyway. I didn't sleep on silk sheets in the keep or anything.
I didn't think so.
I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's.
Oh.
I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
Fuck. You were young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Nice. Let's talk to Tigger.
Oh, why you little...
Okay. Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again? No, wait. Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look.
Aww. Well, good boy. I'll teach silly Alistair a lesson.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
You can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Hey. Stop. Don't listen to Alistair's full of rubbish.
Hey.
Aw. That's nice banter. Alright, Sten. What you offer me? What are you doing in the cage?
Sitting, as you observed.
Do you have to be so literal?
No, it's a choice, not a necessity.
Ah. You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Oh, that's progress. Fine, let's drop this for now.
Ashera, was there anything else?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden? What was the question?
The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Ah. What's an Arishok?
The one who commands the Antam, the body of the Kunari.
Okay, so he's a leader. So, a bit like your king.
Kunari have no kings.
What do you have then?
Little patience for endless questions.
Interesting. So did you find the answer to this question?
A portion of it.
So what was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Ah, right. Okay. So don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why? Well, you can stay with us.
Thank you. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Oh, got +9 to that. It seems like he kind of wants to talk, but he doesn't at the same time. Morgan's away over here. Why is she all by herself? Oh, a bunch of potions and shit. Okay.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I'm here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't. I think we did this last time. No, I don't want you to leave.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
She disapproves -10. Shit.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you
If
something.
you must.
Is Flemeth what she really appears
Well,
to
that
be?
depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Yes, someone powerful.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
More interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Yes, I've heard this part.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the Dreadlord Conabar, and that he
Dreadlord.
swore vengeance for her infidelity.
Yep.
In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in
Wow, okay,
exchange
so that's
for
the
his
other side of
lovely
it.
wife. And Osen agreed.
Oh. He sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger.
Fair enough.
Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All
Yeah,
would
fair
have
enough.
been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
The story's a bit different from what we heard. But she spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her
Okay.
to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Really? Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords.
Rewriting history.
Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the Great War with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Oh, okay. So how is it that she's lived for so long? Because they said that she merged with the demon, or the demon possessed her.
Has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Yeah. The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of
The
them?
Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts.
Oh, wow.
It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard
I mean,
of
she's
one.
got a demon in her,
Perhaps
so...
one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Oh. Aren't abomination usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to
Fair
understand.
enough.
What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Do you believe her
I
vision?
do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Often it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories.
Okay.
But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Sure. Interesting story, thanks.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Ooh, we get to see. My mother died a long time ago. Let's go have that backstory.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
So we got a +5. Okay. I wonder if we can recruit the -10 that we've got. What's our standing with the rest of the party? Oh wait, cancel. Can we look at our parties? So she's disfavorable. She's in neutral. Oh, Tigger really loves us. He's a good boy.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry?
You are very cute to ask so many questions.
And you're cute when you're evasive.
Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were.
Oh wow,
Flemeth
okay.
made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more.
I feel sorry for the Templars.
They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
Flemeth used you as bait?
It was a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older.
Oh shit, no
Heard
wonder.
of apostates or Maleficarum.
Oh, welcome back, Sofer. I like these camp conversations. Yeah, for sure. Dragon Age 2, yeah. It's kind of a unique aspect where you can just like have the hub. You can just go to camp and then build relationships with your companions. It's quite nice. I think Baldur's Gate 3 does that as well, right? I'm not sure if any of the other Larian games do either. Lorien, is it Larian? Lorien? Yeah. Like Divinity. I'm not sure if they have a camp. I can't remember. I don't think they do. Morgan is well written, and the voice acting is superb in her as well. Do you still think it was fun?
I think that my mother made it fun so that a child did not learn to fear. And I think that it was necessary. There are no trials for apostates, no prisons, no mercy. There are only absolutes, so only survival matters. If the wilds have taught me anything, 'tis this. First, you must survive. Do you disagree?
You must survive. Absolutely, there are worse things than this. You must survive. Yeah, there's probably nothing worse than. What could be worse than death? Humiliation, having a bad legacy, eternity. You're probably right.
An enlightened view, or at least an agreeable one. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
I only got 1+ for her. Yeah, we're not doing too well with Morgan right now, because I asked her whether or not she wanted to stay, and we got -10 on her. So we'll have plenty of opportunity.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made
Lady.
the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence.
Ooh.
How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, let's see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I don't think he's gonna give us a discount. Let's take all 4 of these. Corruptor agents. Oh, what the hell are these? Tome of physical technique. To rogue or warrior talents. Arcane technique. Nice. Holy shit, 131. We must be getting more. We must get more gold later on in the game. Dragon plate helmet. Dragon blood. So this is all the other. Yeah, this is all the other stuff for the armor set. 6+ armor. That's for the doggy. Dalish pendant. There's quite a lot here actually. So this is to upgrade weapons. Weapon rune. Grey Warden hand puppet. There's a bunch of gifts. A backpack. Manual Templar. Ranger. Interesting. Uncrushable pigeon. Alright, let's see what we can get sell for quite a bit of gold. Because I would like that backpack to get the extra 10 capacity. We could sell our heavy chainmail. Butterfly sword. Chastity belt. How do we give items to party members? Like gift them to people. Because our standing with her is not great. Yeah, we can figure it out later. A few and far between, yeah. That's why I was thinking we should probably sell the heavy chainmail set. Let's at least give it Alistair something, right? Dress him up a little bit. Was it chainmail that he's got? Splint mail. Right. Then yeah, we could sell the heavy chainmail.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So, what's your story exactly?
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, we do want. If you sell this, we've got 7, and I think we can buy the backpack. Not yet. I don't want to sell these runes. Oathkeeper. When did we get that? What else is high in gold? Or silver? Acidic coating. Could sell that. Yeah. Lyrium potion. We'll sell a couple of these. And we can buy the backpack now. Nice. So we select the character, then gift it to her.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
Andraste. We can give that to Liana.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Small carved statue. The battlefield maintains spirit to chill. Give some ale to Sten. Does he like ale?
Unexpected. Thank you.
Alistair.
I could get used to this, you know.
Nice. Morgan.
Interesting.
I wonder who we give the golden scythe to. This is a beautiful spirit, maintains a chill even in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discarded, but likely inevitable. Fuck it, should we give it to Morgan?
Interesting.
Alright, okay, fine. It's probably the wrong person to give it to, but fuck it. And there's also a ton of gifts that this guy has.
Anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your
I'm
wares.
sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yeah, there's a ton of bloody loot. Alistair doll, beard flask, stick, pet rock, Renari. There's a bunch of things here we can just give to people. I wonder if it's worth doing it now, but we'll just take them all, fuck it. Some gifts maybe for future companions. Oh shit. Okay, well. So I've just like filled up my body. Well, Alistair, Grey Warden hand puppet.
I could get used to this, you know.
Holy shit, that gave him a lot. Creek. Fuck. There we go. Yeah. Protective cone. Yeah. Oh, he's got low morale. Okay. Shit. Okay, so is there anywhere we can store these? Fat loot. Let's give her a fat loot.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Wouldn't she like the Chantry books? Ugly Boots. Ah, shit. Okay. What the fuck's a butterfly sword? Prayers for the dead.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Nice. Do we have more than one? The Cone of Shame. Yeah, we've kind of just like min-maxed affection right now, right? Most of our party, apart from Morrigan. Alistair doll. I wonder if I can give this to Morrigan. Fuck it.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
He's probably gonna use that to like put some bloody what you call it, voodoo on him. But yeah, we've already instantly just maximized our affection for everybody. Inspired month. Whoa, what the hell? Did we just buff our characters? What's the abilities? Where do these come in play? They must be inherent to them. Shit, okay. Bonuses for high approval. Nice, okay. Skill acquired. Holy shit, okay. Wow. At camp, is there any chests or anything that we can store things in? I'm wondering. Levy Dryden. Well, we'll talk to this wee guy here first.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment? What do enchantments do?
It can fold
What does he do?
into almost any weapon or piece of armor. though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Yeah, let's get some done.
Enchantment!
Okay. Okay, can we get this and this done? Or slow? No, we want as much damage as possible. Ooh. Nice, okay. We've got an enchantment. Sweet.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
I've never heard of you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
How do you know him?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
Oh, wow. Go ahead, tell your tale.
After King Marek freed us from the Orlesians, the Grey Wardens begged the King's permission to come into Ferelden, some sort of internal business. Me and a mess of other Warden sympathisers spoke on behalf of your order. Tan Loghain was very much against letting Orlesian Wardens in the kingdom, but Marek, Andraste, bless him, was a fair-minded monarch and he let them in.
Go on.
So that's why I was there when the Wardens and their leader, Genevieve, presented herself to the king. The first Wardens in Ferelden in over a century. Proudest day of my life, that was. Duncan was a bit of a scamp back then. We were of an age and struck up a friendship. The king himself went with the Wardens on their mysterious business. When he returned, he rescinded King Ardlan's decree, and the Wardens came back to Ferelden for good.
Just like that, huh? Why were they cast out originally?
People say it's because the Wardens have become terribly unpopular. Just soaking up ties and not doing a bleeding thing for the kingdom. I say that's bollocks, as recent events have shown.
Yeah, you just rescinded it just like that.
Marek was a bit of a visionary. A powerful mind, that one. In his travels with the Wardens, he must have seen how important their cause was. And been moved by it.
Duncan was an easy man to like.
That he was.
Thank you for bringing the Wardens here.
His stomach's all aflutter. You're welcome.
So, what promise did you make to him?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlan banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Right. So what happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlan died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Alright, so you're doing pretty well. So, what favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Ireland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
Alright. So what do you need? Well, okay. So how will reclaiming the peak help the wardings?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Is this DLC or is this a part of the main quest line? I'm assuming I know why Duncan didn't help him, because he was too busy with the Blight.
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden.
Yeah.
And Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
Yeah, we'll help him. So, what do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
Yeah, I'll think about it. I don't want to do it right now. Oh, yeah, boy. Alright. Talk to the whole camp. So we can talk to them later. I think we can continue on now. Yes, let's go. I'm just wondering if it's going to be a smart idea to keep everyone up to level. Because Alistair's fallen behind, or whether we should just focus on... just min-maxing.
Yes.
So we've got a rogue, a mage. I think I'd like 2 soldiers, but having another rogue is not too bad. But I liked the DP. I like the damage soaking that. I say that knowing Alistair's probably squishy as fuck. Because he could take the war dog with us instead. Ah, do that. Okay. Oh shit, this opens up quite a bit. So we were just at Lothering. Oh wait, we should probably look at our journal first. Figure out where the hell we want to go. So we've got a few things. We could go to the Arl and Redcliffe. Broken Circle. Gather the mages of the circle for your army. Lake Callahan. Dalish. We should probably go to the Arl first. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
Redcliffe Village, Redcliffe Castle. Yeah, we'll go to Redcliffe first. Watch there be a battle in between our journey there. Oh no, but there's instantly. Nice. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Just instantly aggro everyone. Ooh, death root.
Shall be done.
I wonder if I can make any poison right now. Let's do some of that. Who's this dude?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know?
No.
Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard RLM is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn.
Shit.
Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Hello, hello. It's going well. We are just at Redcliffe Village. What's happening here?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
We should probably not tell them we're Grey Wardens. No, we need to enlist in their help. I came to see the Arl Eamon.
You're here to see Eamon? An elf? Whatever for?
Does he not see elves?
He doesn't see much of anyone at the moment. Did you know Eamon has been ill? No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Let me guess. I can help. So what are these evil things you're talking
Some call
about?
them the walking dead, decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human
Zombies.
flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Okay. First I have questions though, of course. Isn't there a way into the castle to get to the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed.
So we need to be more
protect the
smart.
village.
Why don't you evacuate the village? I'm assuming because the Darkspawn's around the area, right?
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack.
Jesus.
Yesterday, I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
Shit. Okay, so what happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Right, okay, I've heard
They will
enough.
help us.
Yeah, very well.
There are no Darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
Fuck off, Sten. If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we'll have to try, right?
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle.
Okay.
You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Yeah, sure. I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Right. Yeah, I knew that Sten would disapprove. I knew Morrigan would disapprove. But we got slight approval. Everyone disapproves, but to be honest, this is a smart move. Because if we... Assuming the Earl isn't dead yet, it might be handy to gain favour with him by helping on the village. Is Dragon Age your main game? No. I mean, just recently was Zolfar here. It's not big on helping others. Yeah, I guessed. Zolfar Zofar and I were playing. I say Zofar and I. Zofar was watching me play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which is a fantastic game as well. Which we will probably revisit sometime in the future with maybe some DLC and whatnot. Well, not DLC, but
Blessed art thou who seeks his
what?
return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell
What you
him
call
of
it?
our contrition.
Downloadable content, patches, third-party stuff. You know.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Yeah, I have my own reasons to be
Which
here.
doesn't include protecting innocence. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the Chantry? Never played Bloodlines, Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, and very much recommend it. If you're on PC, definitely give it a shot. Kind of thinking about playing DA myself. Go for it. I mean, even Zofar's just said that I think he's going to replay it, and even my friend Danny, he was with us last night. He's very much into DA, Mass Effect as well. So much lore, so much character development for these RPG games are amazing. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? Because I've yet to play that. I think maybe after this we should go play that. I've played Divinity Original Sin 2. Not the first one, but the second one, and that was a great game as well. A lot of RPG elements, a lot of story building. And a lot of endings as well. Just how safe is the
It is
Chantry?
the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Like your blessing.
You would? That is, I mean, of course. I'd be happy to. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Watch us get another disapproval.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return.
Oh, Jesus.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the
Morgan's
holy
gonna be
flame.
like, what the hell is this?
May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
No, no, she didn't give a shit. Okay.
In the morning, we'll look for your
Alright. Who else is here that we can talk to?
I'm
Oh, good shot.
scared, Mother. When are the
More
bad men
lore.
coming? Soon.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah.
I think we'll be alright.
Alright, okay. Old man.
I'm
What are you
so
saying?
scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You're not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened.
Oh.
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is.
Right, we need to go
I'm
find
so
your brother
scared
then.
They got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
I can't believe you'd
Fair
say
enough.
such a thing. Have you no heart at all?
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
Yeah, true, without everything that's going on.
Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah, he's probably dead. You need to be strong.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Well, if we come across him, we come across him. If we don't, we don't. So, and if he's dead, he's dead. So what have you played a couple of times? Is it Baldur's Gate?
Is this where
Or
humans keep all
Divinity?
their wisdom? Your behavior makes much more sense to me now.
Alright.
You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
It's not just Redcliffe having trouble.
Right, what's this guy wanting? Murdoch.
Tell them to meet. So you're the fellow who's here to help. Mind if I ask what makes you
Baldur's
so
Gate 3, nice.
special that you think you'll be able to help us?
Makes you so special. Yeah, I'm not here to chat. What can I do?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be.
Well, I don't know how to
fighting
do
without
that.
either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for
Right,
the
we
night,
need to go
we'll
get
need
him.
that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does he refuse?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Shit, okay. Nobody else can do them?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat.
Shit.
If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Alright. So we need to go find this blacksmith. Smithy is right in front of us. So we'll go in.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace.
Come on.
You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I haven't taken anything at all, you're mistaken.
You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
I prefer not to speak through the door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Fuck. I really need to get my speech up. There's been a couple of situations where I'm like, persuasion would really be nice. You could try... We could try and intimidate him, but he says he'd rather die. I need some smithing done.
If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
Right, I'm gonna intimidate
My
him.
accent here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther.
Can you break the door?
Be good, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Lockpicking. You only fail. Alright, break the locks. Let's get in. Nice.
Make his breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money
He's
and
pissed.
nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
What other games do you play besides this and Bloodlines? Well, just recently, off and on, I've been playing some TF2 and some Vermintide 2 as well. Vermintide's just released a new Versus mode, which is really, really fun. Where you can play as the rats in Warhammer, which is really good. And also you get to play as many different characters. They're with different skill sets. It's great to play if you've got friends as well. You can do a co-op, but it can get pretty heated. But that new versus mode is superb. It's really good. Especially if you want a quick, like, you know, 20-minute, 30-minute game just to blow off some steam, is really good. Or, you know, get really mad at it. So, yeah. I'm not here to rob you, I just want to talk.
Is that so? Then talk then.
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago.
Don't worry, man, we'll get her.
Dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village or anyone.
Yeah, same. I used to play it a lot as well. Just recently go back into it. What was your favorite character to play? Scout, Demo Man, Sniper, Spy? So, or you could work to help save her.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I tend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
And what if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
But no one can get into the castle right now. I could lie to him, but no one can get into the castle right now.
They want to seek out the Jarl and our lesser.
I can't promise anything
And
to
when
them.
they do, you go in and bring my Velena to me.
I promise you I'll find her.
I'll
quick.
accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from
Fuck.
trees?
Morgan.
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
Right then. It seems I have some work
Oof,
to do
alright.
relaxing the forge, and I
Good thing we
suppose
got those gifts to give the party, because they're not gonna like my
maybe
decisions.
the mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall.
Oh, at least the
You need
spark's back in the old
anything
man.
done? Well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, got -5 in Morgan. It's then, fuck, I'm picking the wrong characters here, aren't I? Okay. Kinda seems like what has to be done though. How are my character relations anyways? They're still pretty high anyways. They still like me. It's fine.
It shall be done. Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Does that mean I can get it?
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
It's locked.
Yeah. Let me open it for you. I have
Cheers.
the key.
Your favorite was Pyro. Oh yeah, Pyro's class. I love playing Pyro. Especially if you're like... What's it called? It's the flare gun. If you use the flare gun, what? Especially the closer distance, because some people like to use the shotgun. The flare gun's fantastic. You just cover the distance, and you can just, like, you know, if you've got a sniper, you can just use a flare gun just to, you know, get him off your ass, because obviously you're just short distance, and then just camp out for other people. It's great. Oh, nice. Got some stuff here. Let's take it all. But I like the Black Burner. The Black Burner's great to get some crits on someone, especially if you're jumping down on them. There's Murdoch there. Let's go talk to him.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
Nice.
I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan.
You know he's a pro, you can do it drunk.
Is ready for battle.
How's the morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really.
You're not ready yet.
Is there anything else?
Still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the
Mill.
north. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Right, so we need to go see Sir Perth. Is there anything else here? There's the Chantry, which we're just given. Caitlin's home's over here. Go into there and see what she's doing. Where is it? Is that it? In the map it says it's here. Oh, there's some loot.
I shall do it.
Right. Is it back up over here? Looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. A bunch of barrels here. There's lamp oil in these barrels.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Well, thank you. Wait, I thought you could do it.
Very well.
Can anyone do it?
It shall be as you say.
Great, okay. So there's a crate here. Is there any other detail that we're missing? So we've got lamp oil in here. Okay. Bookshelf came down. There's a chest here. Any other details? Not that I can immediately see. Alright, we'll leave it there.
It shall be done.
Interesting. What was the journal updating anyways? We're in Redcliffe. Doesn't know where he is and has failed to find him. Find a use for the barrel. You notice some barrels of oil. Yes, okay, that's good. Is there anything else here? Twins home. Hello? Knock the door. Was that for another quest here? No. There are no garrisons who we need to look after for the Scraping the Marrow. Interesting. Nope, nothing else here. We'll just get ourselves back over here. Yeah, go for it. Ask away. I think we went to Caitlin's home. Ah, there is. Okay. Oh shit, okay.
Go away. This isn't your home.
Is this where our brother is?
Small human. I say burn it out.
Ah, what are you doing?
Fucking Stan.
All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Your sister's looking for you, you know?
Didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
So what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Ah. Tell me, I don't like secrets.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Alright. Fuck. Can we not just open it? What's this book say? Nope, nothing for us. Can we go upstairs? Let's go to the second floor then and see what this is all about.
It is begun.
Can
Here
you
I am.
pick that? No, we need to upgrade your picking skill next level up then.
As you say.
Nice, okay. Yes, we need to upgrade our skill. So, I've got some neat stuff I've been working on for streamers. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've got stuff, then sure. Always open ears. Obviously, I can't check it out right now. If you just give me a DM on Twitch, then it should be fine. Right, is she here? Is she back in the Chantry? I think so.
Shall be done.
Yeah, it should be under the same name as I've got right now, Fabi37. I think that's my tag anyways, wait. Let me double check. Juicy coins. It's like everybody wants to talk in Discord nowadays. I use it, but only very rarely. Yeah, I don't know what my tag is. I think it's just a Fabi37. I'm pretty sure that's my name on it anyways.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'm surprised she's not angry at us. That brat was more problem than he's worth. Don't worry about it.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Right, okay, that was a pointless quest. Wasting time. I suppose I could ask the kid what the hell he was trying to hide, though. Because what the hell was that all about? What did he have in it? Can we speak to him now?
Maker, keep you safe.
Hello again.
Hello again. Hello, hello. Alright, that's some Lusher going in. Alright, I think because we started in this place, I think it's a good way to end the stream here. Oh, do I want to know? Shit, can I not know anymore? Yeah. I would absolutely love to know what he was actually doing in there. Is it a body? Right, I can't end the stream now, I've gotta know. He was hiding his father's. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, but it's not all that, that's fine. That is fine, I can live with that. It's not a dagger, so I don't care. But yeah, we'll end the stream there. I think that was a good run. We got reacquainted with most of our party. We've got to save Redcliffe Village now, even though half our party does not want us to do that. But it's not the first time something like that's happened. Is anybody actually damaged? No, because we had a nice long rest. But yeah, we're gonna call it there, guys. Thanks for. There's no shortage of loot in this game. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping so. And we've got one enchantment, which is class as well. So, but yeah, we're gonna end it there, guys. Thanks again, Soper, for coming back again. Hopefully, I get to see you tomorrow. Whoa, tomorrow night. Yeah, Friday I've got my office party, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if I get too tipsy after that. Might do a late night stream. Yeah, and thanks Ava for joining us as well. So catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Alright. Take it easy. See you.